Hello everybody, Scooter coming to you live from the Granville Guitars World Headquarters here in lovely St. Petersburg, Florida. Want to do a quick demo for you of the brand new, well, not completely brand new, but certainly new to us, Granville Deluxe Copper Drive with the two-face mod. And what we're going to find here is that it has some handy little features that make it a little more versatile than your typical Copper Drive or even your typical Overdrive. Let's take a closer look at it real quick. If we look at it, we'll find that it has over here drive control, tone control right here, which is an interactive part of the drive control. And then it has two volume controls. It has volume 1, which is the green light. If you press this left-hand foot switch here, you can select volume 2, red knob and red light. The blue LED over here is for status on and off, which turns the entire circuit on and off. Okay, got it off right now. The guitar we're using today is my PRS Santana SE with genuine Paul Reed Smith pickups in it. We have an HFS in the bridge and a vintage bass in the neck position. We're running that into my bench amp, which is a Fender Deluxe 85. This thing just sounds so good with a number of different amplifiers. Every amp I've tried it with, it just sounds good. Here's the direct signal. Middle position, neck position, bridge position. Love this guitar. Got a big open kind of a sound. Now, typical Overdrive fashion, we'll turn it on and we have a drive control, which will get pretty clean. I have customers who use their Copper Drive as a clean boost with the drive control all the way down and the level control all the way up. And it works really well for that, and certainly you can set it that way if you want to. Now, we want to set for unity gain here. So what we're going to do is we're going to set the drive. I typically set it right there about 2 o'clock or so. Level so that the overdriven signal and the clean signal are roughly the same volume. Now the drive control will go pretty dirty. I usually leave it right about there at 2 o'clock. I usually leave the tone control at about 10 o'clock. Now, the tone control actually behaves slightly differently depending on where the drive control is. If the drive control is in its upper reaches, the tone control's Q, or no, not necessarily Q, the frequencies that it's affecting change slightly, so that as you're turning it up, it's easier to control harshness. But you'll see that once you fiddle around with the drive control and where the tone control should sit according to where that one sits. Anyway, then what we have here over here on the two-face side is a selection that allows us to kick in a different volume control. The beautiful thing about this is that it's not a boost circuit. Everybody's doing a boost pedal these days, including me. I make a boost pedal called the Moose Bite. They're wonderful things, and you can have all kinds of fun with them. But they will change your tone. There's no way around it. You're adding circuitry. No matter how simple it is, it's going to change the tone just slightly. So then you get into adding circuitry to your boost control in order to compensate for that tonal change. Sometimes that can be a satisfying change, sometimes not. With the two-face mod, all we're doing is substituting a different volume control. Is this a new concept? No, it's not. But it's not one that I personally have seen utilized that often. And I just think it's a really fun, useful way to boost your signal without affecting tone at all. Not at all, because all you've done is switched in a different volume control. There's your rhythm. And you go to the red for leads, and you can control that as much as you want here and here. So for instance, you could make this one extremely loud if you wanted to. Or you could make it just a little bit different. Just an emphasizer. There you go. That's pretty much the long and the short of it right there. It's a basic overdrive pedal that's really flexible, and it allows you to boost your solos or emphasize parts that you want to emphasize without changing the sound. All you're doing is changing the level. No added circuitry whatsoever. If you open it up, you'll see it's just a foot switch that selects between these two potentiometers and these two LEDs. That's basically the long and the short of it. Not too much else to explain here. If you have any questions about this or anything we do here at Granville Guitars, seek us out on the web at www.granvilleguitars.com. You can also check us out on Facebook, and be sure to look for the new Granville blog over at WordPress, A View from the Granville Bench. That's all we have for today. Thanks for looking in.